Hello and welcome again to AA Gardening. Today we're talking about our sweet potatoes. Who doesn't love sweet potato? If you don't like sweet potatoes, you haven't tried a good sweet potato. It is so sweet. So we're in spring. Sweet potatoes do take time for the slips to grow. Unlike the other potatoes, you just wait for it to sprout, put it in the ground, and get abundance of potatoes. Sweet potato, let you work for it. So you normally have a sweet potato you buy from the store. Most time, the ones we have here, they're not sprayed, most of them, so they will sprout. So just go to the shop. Normal sweet potatoes, it's best for you to sample some of the sweet potatoes before you grow them. So you sample them, and then the ones that you like, you save those and grow them on. So that's my sweet potato here. Just a normal potato. So for us to grow these, we have to grow slips from them. So you basically just take some toothpick, like what I have here. So this is one way, so working in different ways. So just take toothpick, balance it in some water, and then the sweet potato will grow up. This has been in water, I think, from late January. So I've got loads of slips from it already. You can see this one is way overgrown. This one should have been cut and put in water. But I know I have so much things going, so some things are left behind for a little while. And then I was wanting to do this sweet potato videos. So I saw this a couple days ago and I'm like, I'm not going to cut it. I just let it stay and show you the videos. So we will cut this and put in water. So a popular one is put it in water, allow the slips to grow. There's pros and cons. Sometimes when you look at the sweet potatoes, for me that is anyhow, sometimes I'm not even sure which is top or which is bottom. And sometimes when you put it in water, you find that it starts to rot, just like this one. It started to rot, so oops, it's all tight in now. So you can see where I cut it off the bottom. So it started to rot, but fortunately for me, I just cut it off and it continued to grow. So you can see all the lovely roots there. So that's one way of doing it. But also, because sometimes you have the problem with top or bottom, you can just put it in compost. So oops. These are some sweet potato slips, and all it is sweet potatoes in dirt. So if you pull away, you can see my sweet potato under there. So it's just sweet potato that's buried in some compost, and then it just literally sends out shoots. So you can see the slips, you can see the sweet potato there, and it's just in the dirt. All I do is just keep it a bit moist, and then it send out all these beautiful slips. I've cut from this one already as well. You can see how tall it is. Lots of sweet potato. So you could do that way, or you could just have it as a house plant, where you just basically get a planting container like you do most of your plants. Put the potato in, let it grow on as a house plant. This is the Jamaican sweet potato, and it actually grows slower than the normal sweet potato here. I've got about 3 slips from this one already, and this one has been growing since February. So this one really grows slow. There's a slight difference in the texture and the look of the leaves. But if I could get this sweet Jamaican potato to grow here in the UK, you can't find happier than me. Imagine sweet potato pudding. So this is sweet potato, and that's the thing about growing your own. You can choose whatever varieties you like. Most of the potato slips in the nursery is just a particular type. But if you go around and go to the market and find different samples of potatoes, you can have different type of potatoes growing in your own garden. So if you haven't started your potato slips yet, what are you waiting on? sweet potato can be substituted instead of using normal white potato. You know, it's loaded with iron. It's a sweet potato that actually have vitamin E in. You have vitamin E, vitamin C, so it's good for your skin, it's good for your hair. You have magnesium in, lots of fibers, so good for your gut health. Sweet potato is the way to go. So we're going to see what we do afterwards. So here is some of the slips in water that I've taken off previously. So you have your slips here. You basically get some water, put it in, then you can see the lovely roots coming on. That's all it is. But you need to start it in time, so by the time the weather warms up, you can plant these outside, because it does take time. And then you give the most beautiful blossom as well. So that's all their different slips in here, and it just grow nice healthy root on. You need to remember to change your water though. So probably every 4 days thereabout. Make sure the water stay clear and nice. So I have another glass of water here, just normal pure water. And then I'm gonna cut some of these super long ones and let them root as well. Because we're now in April, by the end of May thereabout, when it's super warm and nice, fingers crossed, then I can put my sweet potatoes out. Last year I grew some in pots. This year I'm gonna grow both in pot and in ground, so I can compare. So get my knife. Then you don't need a knife actually. I'll show you for this section. For here, when you have the potatoes like this growing, you literally just hold the bottom of it like that and just break it off. It's that easy, super easy. And these, if I could show you these in probably 4 days time, you'll be surprised how tall these potatoes will grow. So with this height, you can get 2 slips out of it, or you can get 3 slips. So I think I go for 3 slips. So so that's where your knife comes in. You just cut one there. Then you cut another one there. It's not difficult to grow potato slips, and as I mentioned in our previous videos, potato slips in the shop is super expensive. There's no need for it to be that expensive. It's so easy. You just get a potato, put it in some dirt, it will grow, or you put it in the water, it will grow. It only takes a little time, but as the weather warms up, they grow much faster. So instead of paying £3.50 and all those prices at the nursery, the sweet potato slips, grow your own. Same with the sweet potato in the soil. You just break it off like I did the one in water, and it will just grow. So break off that one. Doesn't want to come. So I break off one of these tall ones and show you. Really, really tall. It's actually wrapping around each other. It's ready to grow. It's ready to vine up and grow, but it's not time. Not time yet. So untangle that one. Sweet potato chips. Have you ever been to like a restaurant and order sweet potato chips? They give you a tiny amount for so much money. Yet when you order the normal potatoes, you get loads. So grow your own sweet potato. This one actually have root on already, so that's good. That's perfect. So all I have to do, so that's what I did for these to get root in the dirt. I just keep putting the dirt around the base of it, and while I put the dirt around the base of it, it actually produces root. So if the weather was warmer, I wouldn't put this in water because they have some root on. I will put it directly in the ground. But because I'm still waiting, and for demonstration, I'm just showing you. But some of the one that's buried in the dirt, I just stuck it up, let it root, then break it off and plant it directly outside. So this is super long. So I cut this in 4 pieces there, and then just put them in water. So this one is already ready to go because there's root on it. Put it in the water as well. So that's all it is, guys. The plantain sweet potato. You can take off the bottom leaf, put it in. So if you haven't tried growing sweet potatoes before, then do try. Take off, it will even root without leaves on. So this is it. The latest potato slip rooting going on there. So thanks guys for watching. Have you started your sweet potato slips yet? Please do let me know. Okay, so thanks for watching, thanks for viewing. Until next time, please remember to give a thumbs up, click the notification bell, and subscribe, like, and share. Go out, get some sweet potatoes. Bye bye.
Like, share, subscribe, and click the notification bell.